What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei here to bring you episode 78 of the portfolio update. So hopefully you guys are doing awesome, because I definitely am. The portfolio is hitting all-time high, so we are at $164,936.54. That is pretty awesome. We are actually in the value over time. You guys can see that we are breaking all-time highs now. The past couple months we have been just fluctuating around the same amount, so we've been going from like 150 to 160, and now we are finally breaking out. If we actually look at the 1 quarter, you'll see that we just been fluctuating, but now it's time for the portfolio to hit all-time highs, which at the same time is really awesome, and it's a great feeling to get. But at the same time, it's also a little bit depressing, because remember that our goal is to increase our passive income. So right now, this is our scripts that we have, and well, I actually went ahead and move something, but you'll see that our projected annual income right now is about $2,964. For the month, we're around $247 is what we'll be making on average. So we want to increase this no matter what. This doesn't matter what the portfolio's value is. So this could, our portfolio could tank about 50%, and we will still be making about $247 unless there's a dividend cut or suspension. But overall, this is really awesome. That is our goal. So right now, if the portfolio keeps hitting all-time highs, that means that any money that we contribute, as well as any dividends that get reinvested, that means that we actually get to buy less shares, which is kind of like pretty sad. So it's usually good when we have the portfolio actually going lower and going in the red, because that means that the money we contribute as well as the dividends get reinvested, and we are able to buy more shares, which then create a snowball effect even faster. Because remember, our goal is to eventually replace our 9-to-5 job, or basically live off of these dividends eventually. And remember, this is passive. We don't have to do anything for this. This is going to always hit the bank account, well, I guess the brokerage account, every single month. But I'm gonna go over here. I want to show you guys what I've been doing, and I'm gonna show you guys one of the things with borrow. So I have borrowing about $3,800. Recently I did do about $4,000, which if you guys have been following me, I did it for JP Morgan. I bought $4,000 worth of JP Morgan at an interest rate about 2%. So JP Morgan's dividend yield was around 2.6 or 2.7 or so. So the interest was being paid off by the dividend, and as well we were collecting a little bit extra, and as well that doesn't even include the capital appreciation that JP Morgan has been making. So we have about 127 shares of JP Morgan. Our average is about 120. And total we invested was about 15,000, and we're up about 30% almost. So it's worth $19,847. We can actually sell some of this and pay off our interest, but we're not actually going to do that, because JP Morgan is going to continue to appreciate over time. As well, the dividends that they pay out, I am expecting a dividend increase, pretty massive dividend increase hopefully, as well as Apple's getting a dividend increase, and I believe Costco as well. So that is really awesome. This coming quarter we'll see what happens. JP Morgan, hopefully this year they'll do a dividend increase. So they're just held up by the Fed. So that is pretty awesome. You'll see that we have been investing about since 2019 of January, and really in overall I've actually invested only about $89,000 or so into the portfolio. Everything else is either capital appreciation that I've actually sold out of and reinvested, and dividends as well. And you'll see that we are up about 66%, almost 67%. So this is the true value of the portfolio right now, but we don't really care about that. We care about that passive income that we are expected to get every single month. And I'm actually going to show you guys the activities. All right, so one quick thing I do want to point out, you guys will see this green button here. I will hopefully make a tutorial on how you guys can add that hopefully this week. So definitely look forward to that. I am gonna go ahead and start filtering out for this past week. So that was April 5th, 2021. And you'll see there wasn't really much activities this week, and that is actually what I really love about this portfolio, is that let's say you're really busy, you don't really have to invest in it. You saw how the portfolio continue to grow, especially from last week's, as well as those dividends continue to pour in if it's time for the payout that they will hit. So that is really awesome. I'm never worried about this portfolio overall. The one I'm really excited towards is Webull. That one basically has a little bit more stress. This one's not as stressful. I just put money in it, forget about it, and then it continues to grow. So this is one of the best portfolios I have, and you guys already saw the capital appreciation that we've received, and this is dividend growth investing. So you don't have to go all into growth. Definitely if you're younger, do a split, but you definitely want the growth side as well. So that is really awesome. But let's go ahead and show you guys. On the 5th, we actually had to pay $6.18 for the interest on the money that we have borrowed. Remember that the dividends will be paying for this, especially for the money that I have been borrowing. That dividend yield pays it off, as well as we keep an extra. And then on the 8th, we deposited $100, which is $100 that go to the M1 borrow to pay off that loan. And another $100 is for the dollar cost average that I try to contribute every single week. So minimum, I will always add $100 so that we can continue to move that portfolio upwards. So that one buy we did of 100 shares, not 100 shares, but $100, we bought some more Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin has been moving upwards. I was buying it a little bit cheaper earlier on, but now that ARK has added it to its ETF, it has moved upwards. So we will continue to move towards this. I'm gonna actually show you guys and see how much we collected this week for dividends. So let's go ahead and find out. Click this button, and oh man, it looks like we collected $0. Well, unfortunately, we didn't make any dividends this week, but I do know that we will be making some great dividends in the upcoming week, which is what I'm going to actually show you guys. If I look over here in the dividend payout, you'll see that on the 15th of April, we will be getting Leggett & Platt, which is they will be paying, which I do have quite a couple shares on that one, as well as Realty Income. On the 15th of April, we are going to get a dividend payout from them as well. The next one after that is till the 28th of April, which is Cisco. If you guys are interested in this script, I do have a tutorial for it. Let me know if you guys like it. As well, it'll tell you any dividend increases that you guys have, as well as your ex-dividends if you guys are interested in that. But I'm actually gonna stay on this script now that I'll show you guys. Well, actually, let me show you guys the number of shares we have. So I'm gonna go over here to holdings. You'll see that for Leggett & Platt, well, I guess Realty Income, we have about 58 shares. And then Leggett & Platt, we have about 27 shares. So we are gonna get quite a bit of dividends. And actually, let me show you guys a quick thing on how you guys can use this activities. So like you could even look at Leggett & Platt. We can kind of get a projection on how much we'll be making in dividends, Leggett & Platt, as well as Realty Income. You can just filter out by that. So right now that'll filter out those two, and then we can just basically filter out by only dividends. And you'll see that last time for Realty Income, we made about $13.69, and Leggett about $11.07. So we are going to get quite a bit of dividends this coming week. I'm excited for it because those are going to get reinvested, and we are going to buy more shares, guys, increase that passive income. So I'm going to show you guys actually kicking off this script, see if any new companies announced any new upcoming dividends. So all you have to do is go up here to Portfolio Tools, get latest dividends. I know a lot of people have been using this script now, and some of you guys have run into an issue where sometimes the Seeking Alpha website blocks you. Sometimes you just gotta give it a little bit. I am gonna work on a workaround for that. So it looks like it's running now, and we'll see what happens here. So this is always so exciting and so cool to kick off these scripts. JP Morgan here, you'll see that we are gonna get on the 30th, so that's really exciting. And it looks like that's it. We didn't really get many announced dividends on this one. One of the cool things I do want to add to this is probably showing the difference on which ones actually got really showed up after the kickoff of the script. But that is pretty cool. I am gonna show you guys the actual how much we increased our income. So we're gonna actually kick off the script which is we actually have to go over here to settings, and I do have a tutorial for this one. You're gonna actually delete this. We're gonna jump over to personal capital, where we're actually gonna grab our latest holdings. Personal capital basically just is the same thing as M1 Finance. Is just like a common interface for my subscribers that use Fidelity or Webull or TD Ameritrade or so. But we're gonna go over here to holdings. I'm gonna filter it out by alphabetical order. You don't have to do this. I just like to have it alphabetical. And then you'll see this green button. If you do have my scripts, you'll see it. So click on it. What this does, it'll copy it into your clipboard, which means that you can go back. You right click, paste special, paste values only. And so now you basically have a copy of your portfolio from this week, or the current week right now. So if you go over here to holdings, this actually keeps track of all your shares. So you'll see like Apple, it says we have 134 shares, AbbVie 20 shares. But remember, we did buy some Lockheed Martin. So if you go to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped and it'll use that new value that we copied. And we can actually go over here. You'll see now it's calculating our projected. And I already went ahead and made a copy of it for it, so we can compare it and see how much we increased. So you'll see that for the year we made $2,966.70. That's what we're projected. We went up about $2 and almost $3. For the month we went up only by 22 cents. And then for the week we went about 5 cents. So those $100 that we invested into Lockheed Martin increased it about 22 cents on the month, on the week 5 cents, and on the day 1 penny. And then hourly we still haven't made any on that one. And then actually on the hourly work wage, they went up and gave us a penny. So this is if our portfolio was to work a 40-hour work week. They would pay you at $1.43 an hour. So that is pretty exciting. We are going to continue to grow this. And remember, Lockheed Martin has a really awesome 5-year CAGR. So they will grow that over time, that dividend. So those small dividends right now will become larger and larger over the coming years, which is what I have. I have a lot of time on my side. So those investments now will pay off long term. But hey guys, this is all I have. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification if you guys enjoyed the content. Don't forget to support the channel by simply hitting the like button, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.